Welcome to Drop the Puck Highlights Show. We're going to bring you all the action from this weekend's game between
the Widnes Wild and the Whitley Warriors.
Two teams haven't played each other for a very long time, Ben.
No, and obviously you've got that calibre of Whitley. You know, Widnes stepping up into the Moralee League. It's going to be a barnstormer of a game.
Well, without further ado, I think we can go down to the action. It's time to
drop the puck. Very much so. Mr. Williams drops it immediately. We're underway. And it's Whitley who put the authority on early. Game possession. Kemp just seeing off Holland there, and he's run round the board. It's going to be picked up very quickly there by number 28 Chalmers. Back through the middle now we go with Edgar. Edgar looks to cut inside. Back into the corners. He's forced over there by the Wild defensive unit. Fairlong takes possession. Takes over the halfway out in front of the Whitley bench. Oh, what a goal! Well, we were not expecting that. Kieran Fairlong. Let's look at that again on the replay. Gains it just inside the blue line, flicks it, and he's caught Mark Turnbull standing.
Yeah, Turnbull was cold there, was not expecting the shot coming in from that range and from from a wide position. But what a shot. I mean, he just hit it sweetly there, didn't he?
So 30 seconds have gone. It's Widnes Wild 1, Whitley Warriors 0. Just quickly touch on there, Adam, you mentioned the following that the Warriors have brought, the Road Warriors, if you will. It's a packed house here at Planet Ice Widnes tonight. I haven't seen it this full since the playoffs.
No, that's right. There was some tweets going out earlier saying that that it was a sellout, that if you didn't have a ticket already pre-booked, then don't travel, because it's, I think, a lot of frustration. The fans just wanted to see the first game they could in 18 months, and it's reflected really on the numbers that have travelled here.
Certainly, and they're definitely getting their value for money today, as Kippen looks for a man out in front now for Whitley. Back into the corner, deep in the Wild zone, takes a shot in from the point in. It's a redirect, and what a goal for Whitley there, and that's going to be number 22, Adam Wood.
Yeah, it's he got his stick around this one from distance, not too dissimilar from Widnes' opening goal. It was from a similar distance, but had a bit of time on the puck there and just picked his spot. Like you say, he took a deflection on the way through, but you could see what he was aiming for then, and it's one of them, if you don't buy a ticket, you don't win the raffle, and it's worked out for Adam Wood, who gets his first goal in a Warriors jersey.
Again, Whitley dominant from that face-off circle. Managed to grab that as Edgar ties up with Volkanovs on the far side, out in front of the, well, just inside of the zone, I should say, in front of the Wild bench, but Edgar's got it back top of the slot, lets it go, and you can see the way for an opportunity, and there it is! Sean Kippen from Dean Holland, and what a power play that was, Adam.
Yeah, he was in the high slot there. It comes out wide. Dean Holland sets it up nicely, and it was a one-timer there from Sean Kippen. I think you'd have to say Harrison Walker was screened there by his own defenseman. Didn't really see too much of it, but a smart finish by Sean Kippen, and the Warriors now lead. Yep,
so it's Widnes Wild 1, Whitley Warriors 2. Beach is the high man for Widnes, as Britton's this side, nearest the commentary position. Held at the blue by Hagger from the Wild to Chalmers. Calmly takes it down. This left-hand side into the corner. And again, Whitley start that cycle of the puck that they do so well. Chalmers tries to get it through Beach. Comes off Beach's stick. Jackson's there as well, trying to turn it out. Chalmers again keeps that play alive. Another shot in Walker. There's the rebound out onto the stick of Barnes. And that's 3-1.
Yeah, lovely play again. Chalmers up along the boards, fired it in on goal. The rebound comes out nicely to Jordan Barnes, who's in the low slot, and just drilled it home for a 3-1 Warriors lead.
So it's Widnes Wild 1, Whitley Warriors 3.
Yeah, after what was a tough start for Whitley, they've really grown into this period, and I think they'll be going into the break much the happier. Widnes really just need to calm down a little bit and don't give away too many more penalties, because it's cost them twice now.
Volkanov's in a leg race there with Johnson, and he's brought down, but there's nothing called from the officials as Holland picks that puck up in centre ice, finds Watson out in front of the Wild bench. Dump back in this side for Greetons, Greetons takes his time, plays it back round, trying to find Watson on the far side. Wild finally get possession, turn back up ice, and clear the halfway line. It's dumped in there by Kieran Fairlong. Picked up in the corner though by Grimshaw. Grimshaw turns it over and it's a little to and fro behind the Whitley net, and Whitley managed to clear that down. And it's a 2-on-1 situation. Warriors, oh! Well, it was textbook, Adam. Absolute textbook as Barnes gets another one.
Yeah, I love the way that the pass was just delayed here. He looked up, deked the keeper, and then sent it across for Jordan Barnes for what was really a tap-in, and it's 4-1 Whitley now, but it was that lovely delayed pass which took the defence out of the game. Good opportunity that for the Wild. A smart stop though by Turnbull, who's actually, having given up that early goal, has looked quite sharp since then.
10 seconds remain now on this power play. As again, Whitley just gained possession of the loose puck and turned it out. Jackson ridden into the divide between the benches here as we go back to full strength and the physicality stepping up. Dare I say, Adam, somebody's gloves might start feeling a bit heavy here.
Yeah, it might be. It was one heck of a hit there by Steve Chalmers, who of course has got experience at a higher level, and I think we've seen that already this evening on his power play style as well, with shooting from distance. But a huge heavy hit that was, and the Widnes player will be feeling that for some time, I'd imagine. And
Barnes going to pick that one up, and it's in. Well, it was played, massive stretch pass to Barnes at the blue. As we look at the replay now, you can see Barnes takes it round the back of the Whitley net, the Wild net, lays it out in front for Watson. Watson, all the time in the world, beats Harrison glove side, and now it's Whitley 5, Wild 1.
Yeah, it was a lovely play once again by Jordan Barnes.
And they've done enough to gain possession now out in front of the Wild bench. Whitley just trying to dump it in. Walker intercepts that. 11:15 remaining in the second period. Hager, great little play there from Beach and Hager, but it's going to be turned around once more, and here comes Whitley on a 3-on-2. Barnes down this near side wing. Well, he puts Fairlong down, and now Whitley taking the time, looks to cut inside. There is Queenan, round the back of the net. Brealey doing his job. Shot in there, and it's gone in, and that's Connor Lewis.
Yeah, Connor Lewis on his debut, just a young player as well.
And we see it there, absolutely worked to perfection, given to Connor Lewis in that slot, all the time in the world, high blocker side over Walker. And Whitley stretch out the lead now. It's now Whitley Warriors 6, Widnes Wild 1. Either way, it's going to punish Wild even more as now they're a man down. 7:36 on the clock as it starts at the beginning of this penalty. Kemp assessed for hooking. And immediately the power play unit, which has been so dominant tonight on the ice for Whitley, is another great shot comes in from Greetings again on the inside post of Walker. Back out, and Wild struggling to get any possession. It was through the slot again. Greetings had his stick down, fanned on the shot. And now we've got a breakaway. Volkanovs 1-on-1. Vlad Volkanovs. It's in! Vlad Volkanovs gives the Wild hope. Nice short-handed goal, but you see in the replay there, he jumps on the mistake. Lovely little backhand drag, flick over the legs of Turnbull, who's gone down early. It's now Whitley 6, Wild 2.
Great short-handed goal by the Latvian, who really showing his countrymen a clean pair of heels there. The Wild won't face a tougher side than the Warriors this season, so you can take away some advantages from this period, I would say.
Great little play there from the face-off. It was Egger and Hager who went in for the draw. It come out Whitley favour, who got a quick shot on net. Walker's been able to turn it into the corner, and Wild have cleared it up ice as it's picked up by Chalmers once more. Chalmers plays it all the way down once more. Walker called into actions. He just turns that away using his stick. And now Egger trying to skate around in the corner. Pinches in. And it's Charnock who fights away with it. It's come to Volkanovs. Volkanovs gains his own, takes his time. Volkanovs passes it across, shot, and it's in from Hager! And almost a repeat of the Whitley goal from earlier. As we see in the replay there, Volkanovs takes his time, forces the defender down. Hager, all the time in the world to pick his shot. It's now Widnes Wild 3, Whitley Warriors
It
6.
was that delayed pass once again, wasn't it? Just waiting for the defence to commit themselves. We've got a game on our hands now. It's it's a 3-goal game. The momentum is very much with the home side now.
And Gary's probably going to shoot me for this, but I can't help it. Adam, this is getting tasty.
It really is. It's taking club loyalties aside. It's what is good for the game, isn't it? It's we have got a contest, and Widnes have been the better side over the last 5 minutes.
And all I can say is, obviously, for fans watching the Drop the Puck show, which is obviously airing on the Friday night at 7:30 on our YouTube channel, you are going to have an absolute excellent show before you. This is the quality of hockey we're going to get this season.
Yeah, it really is. Doesn't matter which team you support, even if you're a neutral. This is a very good game of hockey which we've got right now.
Absolutely stunning, and what a showcase of British talent we have, and of the British game at the moment. What a platform. But we take a breath as immediately back on the way, and wow, there's your answer from Finlayson. He's not having any of it.
No, that was an incredible shot. Actually, comes loose there after getting tied up, split the D, and then it just sat nicely just to the left of the goal, and he fired it in, beat the goalie, all ends up. But well.
Yeah, it's now Whitley Warriors 7, Widnes Wild 3.
Yeah, there's we've had a lot of goals in the last few minutes. It's hard to keep up, isn't it?
We've seen a couple of spills early on from Walker, but he's certainly tightened up as the game's gone on, and not really seen much loose change on the floor.
No, you're quite right. I think maybe a bit frustrated that a couple of the goals had come from that sort of style, and I think he's probably had a word with the coach, and they've and as well, of course, he's probably settled down, and any nerves he's shook off, but he's grown into the game, Harris, and he's done well.
Grayson takes a shot and sends it high over the bar. 4:35 remaining in this game now. The Wild desperately trying to close that deficit and give a good account of themselves for the season to come.
I think they have so far, Ben. I think they've, there's a lot of positives to be taken from this, and with a bit more luck, they might have got a couple more goals as well. It would have been a closer scoreline.
Fairlong is going to pick that just outside his blue line, puts it on net with no real venom. Calmly taken there by Turnbull, who just slams the brakes on Chalmers and turns Kieran Beach the other way. And here come again Whitley, but they've turned it over to Volkanovs. Volkanovs to Hager, Hager to Beach. Beach winds up, takes the shot, and well, it's come off the blocker there of... Oh, it's out front, and he's got it, Volkanovs! It came off the blocker of Turnbull, fell down into the paint. As you can see in the replay there, a couple of fans and on the shot there trying to clear it in the leg pads of Turnbull. It's come out to that man, Vlad Volkanovs, and he buries one home. It might be late in the day, but Widnes see a little bit of light at the end of the tunnel. It's now Widnes Wild 4, Whitley Warriors 7.
And on the balance of play, I think they probably deserve that goal.